like it's gonna be a really big culture shock for me, and it's gonna be a really big change, and it's gonna take a lot for my brain to get used to, and I'm excited for that challenge. Like that's what I want. I need something different. I need a change. And Thailand is gonna be my change. Hey friends, hey family, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the sun, moon, and sky. Demi. Okay friends, so we're here today. This is just gonna be like an introductory video, or I'm just gonna outline some things that I want to talk about, and then, you know, yeah, cool. So this will be like the introductory video to a series. This is the pilot, if you will. Okay, cool. But I'm hopefully gonna keep making these videos whether or not you people watch it. It is what it is. But anyway, so I am going to teach in Thailand. I chose Thailand because it's beautiful and it's cheap. Okay, like I don't have to like break the bank to live comfortably over there, to experience Thailand comfortably. Like, I mean, like I'm sure like I went to like Germany or something, or England, right? The euro is more expensive than the dollar. Then I would have to, like, you know, break the bank. And also, maybe not break the bank, but you know, I'd have to live conservatively ish. It would be a totally different experience, you know? And that's the whole reason I chose Thailand for real, is because it's like, it's nothing like nothing I know. Like, I was so bored at home. It sounds so bad to say, but it's true. Like, I was so bored, and I just felt like I was just stuck in a pattern, and I was stuck in a loop. And it's crazy because like I had worked maybe 2-3 different jobs, and in each of those jobs I saw like it was just monotonous. It was just like, ooh. And I'm not saying Thailand is gonna fix it, but I'm just saying like it's gonna be a really big culture shock for me, and it's gonna be a really big change, and it's gonna take a lot for my brain to get used to, and I'm excited for that challenge. Like that's what I want. I need something different. I need a change. And Thailand is gonna be my change. It's gonna be my change. And then who knows, after Thailand I might do, you know, somewhere else. Who knows? I hope. Or maybe I'll stay in Thailand. Who knows? I think that's the other thing. It's like I'm really excited for just like the great unknown, you know? Like, who knows what's coming next? Who knows what I'm gonna do? Who knows how this experience is gonna affect me? All I know is that it's gonna affect me, and that's what I need. I need something different, something bigger, something greater than myself and where I am currently. For sure. Need something different, because girl, what I'm doing now ain't working. I am teaching abroad. I'm going with CIEE and OEG. Yeah, cool. And the main reason actually why I even have the chance to record this and to talk about this and to like come up with this series idea is because my arrival date got pushed back. So I, you know, applied for my visa, did everything like by the book according to how everything was set up on schedule, and I guess it was just too much for the embassy, or who knows, but my visa got delayed. My visa approval was delayed, and so I wasn't able to make my original flight or my original arrival date. So now my arrival date is pushed back like 2-3 weeks, which is a bummer, honestly, but I'm gonna look at it as a blessing in disguise, because now I get to do this series, and now I get to talk about like what I packed and how I did it and what's going on and yada yada. So I think it's, you know, it's okay. We're gonna look at it as a blessing in disguise, even though it fucking sucks. Cool. So I guess I'll just tell you about how I signed up for this program with CIEE, OEG, what's happened up until now, and then the next video I'll talk about like what I packed and how I packed it and all that good stuff. Whew, excuse me. So, I've always wanted to teach abroad. I think it's like killing two birds with one stone, or, you know, fulfilling, you know, multiple things at one time. Like I love traveling. I've always wanted to travel like the world, and I look at teaching abroad as a way of like getting paid to travel. Yeah. And then I also like, I get more than like a 2-week experience in a country. Like I get a full immersive 5-month, 6-month experience in that culture, in that community, with people from that culture. It's like a win-win to me. So that's why I did it. I got involved with CIE specifically because I have a friend who loves to teach abroad. Like that's her jam. Like she graduated college, taught abroad in South Korea, and ever since then, like she's just been teaching abroad in all these different places with all these different programs. But I think she said the first program she did was CIEE, and she was like, you should do that first. And I was like, I'm gonna do that first. So I did it. I signed up, got accepted, and then it got accepted, and then what? Oh, and then I wasn't ready to go at the time, so I think I signed up for the spring semester, and when I got accepted and everything, I wasn't prepared. I was like, oh no, I need more time. So I was like, can I defer it to the fall? And they're like, yeah, of course you can defer it to the fall. So then the fall came around and I got accepted again. I didn't have to do anything extra. I don't remember. Yeah, it just was what it was. They were just like, yeah, your file is still available, and you know, yeah, you got accepted again for the fall. Congratulations. Now pay your remaining balance. So that is kind of something that I don't like so much about the program. It's $1,700 to teach abroad for 1 semester without the TEFL, and that's a hefty amount of money. Like honestly, that's a spicy chunk right there. That's the price of my plane ticket. Like that's hefty. So I mean, I guess the only thing I would say about this program is if you do it, make sure you have money. Make sure you have money set aside, saved. Like I don't make crazy money, but I have money set aside for this experience. Yeah. And I mean, this 3-week delay has thrown a wrench in my money that I set aside, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna work out for me. I'm gonna make it work. Yeah, so there's that. So like I said, kind of like a downfall for the program is just the amount of money it costs. There are other programs out there that do it for like a fraction of the cost. Like there's one program I saw that did it for $600. But for those programs, like for me, I chose CIE because one, my friend did it and she trusted, so I trust her. This is my first time teaching abroad, going out of the country for this long and this extensively, so I want to go with someone who's trusted. I'm not saying that other programs aren't trusted, but I'm just saying, like, from my personal experience, word of mouth, who I know did this program before, like, she trusted, so I trusted. It's as simple as that. Like, if she had did another program, I probably would have did another program, honestly, but here we are. So there's that. And then also just like the support that I received from my CIE coordinators is just chef's kiss, immaculate. Like even with like they've given me like all the, I guess, steps that I need to apply for my visa, to book my flight, to you know, just like they just helped me along the way. And even with this like visa delay, like right now, like they set up a second arrival date for me and a few other people whose visas took a longer time to process, and they handled it with so much poise and so much grace and so much professionalism that like I can't even be mad. Like I'm actually really grateful that they're here to help me, because I don't know what I would have done if I had experienced this on my own. And then on top of that, I get, you know, insurance and 24/7 support while I'm in Thailand. So and they have a team in Thailand, OEG, who will be there physically. Maybe not at my location, but they'll be in country physically. So, you know, we'll be on the same page. So I think Those are all great. Does that all equal $1,700? I don't know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, I'm grateful to have my coordinators and just all the people with the company who just reached out or are reaching out and are helping me and are making sure that like I'm getting the support that I need during this time. So that's all I want. You know what I'm saying? Right, cool. So yeah, so I guess price breakdown. So like I said, the program $1,700 for one semester, not including your TEFL. And that covers, you know, just 24/7 support. It covers INX insurance, which is just insurance that I'll need, like that I'll have when I travel abroad. That's kind of all I can see that it covers, but it is what it is. Then there's the flight. It has to be round trip for like visa purposes or whatever. So my first flight was $1,600. Excuse me. Give me a second. So my first flight was $1,600, and that's the one that I had to cancel because my visa wasn't ready in time. And my second flight ended up being $1,898, and that was honestly, I want to talk about it for a second. Like, I really had to like you know, do my little researching skills and shit. Like, I had to completely change my airports that I was flying from. I had to change who I was flying with. I had to change so much shit to make sure that I got like an affordable ticket, because if I would have stuck with my airline flying from my airport, I would have ended up paying $2,000 more for that ticket, and that's $2,000 more that I didn't have. So I mean, like, shit, like, it was God, it was so inconvenient that my visa wasn't done in time. But you know, when there's a will, there's a way, and I believe in miracles, and I'm just grateful that I have more than one airport around me that I can fly from, with more than one airline, right? Amen. Okay. So there's that. So my flight, so like I said, the program is $1,700. My flight was $16 to $2,000. The visa was $80. Oh, there's like a whole checklist actually of how much things cost, and CIE provides you with that, so that's pretty comforting too, because like, I don't know what other companies do, but I know if I was doing this myself, like, I wouldn't have had this outline for how much stuff would cost. So that's nice. So if you are like me, and let's say like you're not ready when the time comes, you can, you know, wait, stack your bread, stack your dough, and then be ready. Right. Something else I had to do was the federal background check. That was pretty easy. That was just like $18. I just went to the post office, and it wasn't like a local post office. Like, I had to drive like an hour, but it's cool. It is what it is. But like, I had to drive like an hour away to go to a post office to get my federal background check. Came back clean. Thank you, mama. What else do we have? Yeah, and that's it. Oh, I had to get my diploma notarized, and that was just like $10. That was pretty easy. That was pretty easy. So I mean, honestly, like, it's a pretty expensive trip, and then, but like, if you plan it out, you got it. And I guess in hindsight, I'll have more, you know, if I ever do this experience again, more coins set aside for wiggle room, just in case, you know, something like this happens again, right? Like, because I'm a little pressed right now, like, because, you know, I had already quit my job because I was ready to fly out, so like, it just messed with my money. But like I said, there's a will, there's a way. I have a nice support system. I know there are like other ways that I can like get coins on the side, so I'll figure it out and I'll get it done, period. But for you, if you are looking to travel abroad, you know, maybe take your time and set aside, you know, a bucket load of change, you know, maybe because I had $1,000 set aside for when I went to Thailand, you know, so that way I could just, because the Thai baht is cheaper than the US dollar. I think I said that correctly. So I don't know, but so like I'm trying to do like the math, like how much is Thai baht to 1,000 US dollars. Let me see. 1,000 US dollars to Thai baht. So 1,000 US dollars is 37,723 Thai baht. So with that much money, I'm good. Like I know I would be good until I worked my first month and got my first paycheck. But because of this setback, I'm spending more money at home than I had anticipated because I'm home instead of in Thailand. So my $1,000 is dwindling pretty quickly, and then on top of that I had to pay the difference between my flights, and just the way my money was set up with that, it's a little significant. But yeah, so have shit, if you can, have at least $2,500 set aside for you, if that's possible, you know, that way you won't have to be like struggling, or if something comes up, like you'll have that cushion, you'll have that backbone, that cushion to rely on, instead of feeling stressed out or like scrambling to get your shit together because it was unexpected. So there's that, because they say to have at least $1,000 or $700 to $1,000 set aside, which is nice, it's cute. But if we're gonna be realistic, you know, set aside $200 or $2,500 just so you're good. And then even when you go over there and like let's say nothing happens, at least you have like at least you have a step up, like boom, you have 2,500 US dollars, which is a crazy amount of Thai baht that you could just have for security when you're over there, straight up. So that's the money factor. So I'm telling you what program I'm going with. I told you the tentative cost. I told you about hiccups that can happen along the way. I told you why I chose this country. Nice. Cool. So I think that's all for my pilot video today. Tell me if you're gonna watch some more. Actually, you don't have to, because I'm gonna keep making these videos, so but yeah, so my next video I'm gonna, so I already packed everything for my trip because I'm supposed to be gone already, but I'm gonna go ahead and unpack it and just kind of show you like what I packed, how I packed it, why I packed it, etc, etc, etc. Cool. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it checked all the boxes that you had when you came to watch it. And if you didn't have any boxes to be checked, thank you, because it's so hard checking everyone's box. Okay, it's so difficult. Anyways, I appreciate and love you, and thank you. Okay, always. Bye, see you in the next video.